Hi guys, I'm Ivana. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. My channel is all about handbags and a little bit of lifestyle sprinkled in. Today's video is a collaboration video with Andrea at AKB Bags, Suz at Suz What, and Francis at Happiness Sparkles. And I will have their channels somehow listed here. And if you haven't yet, please go check these ladies out. They have amazing collections, amazing videos, and just all around great, beautiful, fun people. I love them. And I think you're gonna love them just as much as I do. So please go check out their videos. I will have them linked in the description box below. And let's see what everyone's take is on this topic. So this video is called Starting Over Dooney Edition, and it's all about if I were to start my collection over again, how would I do it? How would I be strategic about the bags that I purchased first in order to introduce myself with the brand and be comfortable with the brand and just get to know it. This may help some of you out there who are trying to dip their toes into the Dooney pool, shall I say. I'm dreaming about summer, can you tell? So I know many handbag lovers out there recommend trying out an accessory first to get the feel of how it feels and the material and how you would use it. I think that's a great idea in terms of investment and cost, and also getting the feel of the item and the leather. I am not much of an accessory person as I am a handbag person. I would much rather spend my money on a bag than an accessory. That's not to say that I don't have a lot of accessories, but when I go out there to make that purchase, or I go online to make that purchase, I get so much more excitement out of a bag versus an accessory. But I will share with you the two accessories that I recommend for Dooney, and they're probably just my favorite. I think I'm gonna just be a little bit partial here. So my very first all-time favorite accessory from Dooney and Bourke, and let me just show you, here they are. This is them in a nutshell, or in a little compartment. But these are my favorite, and I'll just go ahead and show you one. So this is the coin purse, and got a zipper front, got an inside compartment, a key holder. Now this is a bad representation because this one is not the usual one that comes on these cases. It's this, the key ring. But I wanted to be able to easily put something on and off, so I took the key ring off and I put one of these on here, which is from one of my Dooney and Bourke charms. And then it also has a back pocket, and if I didn't show you already, just an open compartment in the center. So I use this for my cards. It fits everything that's in my wallet. I don't carry a lot of cards, so I'm able to put that in there. Even if I have cash, I will fold it up into fours and I'll stick it right here behind the cards, and everything fits. I don't carry cash with me a whole lot because everything goes on the card. I get travel points, so you know what? I am going to get that free trip, and I'm not gonna need to use cash. I will just get those points for every purchase I make, and it helps me go on free trips. That's just one in the coated cotton. Here's another one in coated cotton. Here is a Florentine one, gorgeous, black Florentine. You can't go wrong with that one. Here is one in ostrich. I love ostrich. I think I have every single one. Here is a embossed pebbled leather one. Here is a pebbled leather one. Here's just a canvas one. Here's a Saffiano. Can you tell I like this card case? Oh, and one of my all-time favorites, the hydrangea right here. So I think that pretty much covers the spectrum of the materials, but you get the drift. It is a good little catch-all or wallet, and I absolutely love that piece. That's my favorite all-time wallet of any brand to carry. Next accessory that is pretty popular in the Dooney world is the large framed purse, or kisslot coin purse as we affectionately call it. And this one makes a great wallet. It has card slots, 3 on each side, and then an open center. It can work as a wallet, as a catch-all. I tend to use it as a catch-all because typically I carry one wallet and one catch-all, then my glasses, and then other loose things in my bag. So this serves as my catch-all. I have used it as a wallet before. It makes a great wallet. I even used it as a little clutch when I went to a function one night, and it worked out really well for that very minimal carry. So I am going to show you my collection. There you go. So I have, this is a very recent pickup. This is coated cotton in the Greta print in the brown Timoro. I have an ostrich, and this is, I believe, the raspberry color. I have pebble grain leather, and this is in the spearmint. I have it in Florentine leather, and this is in navy. And finally, I have it in suede, and this is the, I believe this is amber. And ooh, I love the suede. So soft. So that is the number 2 accessory that I would recommend starting out your Dooney collection with. Now let's move on to bags. So the number 1 and maybe the most popular leather for Dooney and Bourke, I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn there, but I believe it is the pebble grain leather, or the pebbled leather, because it's very weather friendly, carefree, easy to carry. It's not as heavy as some of the other leathers, and it's just an all-around beautiful, well-made, easy bag to carry. Yeah, easy bag to carry. And I think now this silhouette, I'm gonna show, first I'll show this silhouette, which is a new favorite of mine. This is the Presley, and it is such a versatile bag. It has a front zip pocket where your phone can fit in there easily. There are no pockets on the back, no feet on the bottom. It's just comfortable to carry. I took this shopping with me, and it did not bother my shoulder at all. I carried it crossbody, so it's got a very decent length crossbody strap. It's a 3-part strap. This bag is a little different with the 3-part strap. You have to remove the 2 outer straps from the buckle here, and then take off the center section and attach this center section to the 2 buckles there. And then it becomes a short shoulder or a longer shoulder. And so this bag is very versatile for shopping, crossbody, or also just slinging over your shoulder and looking a little more, I don't know, polished, classy. Inside you've got the red lining. The front has 1 slip pocket, and the back has a zip pocket and a slip pocket and the Dooney patch, and also the key keeper. So it holds quite a bit. It's pretty roomy, even though it does have a slender profile. I love how it comes up in a triangular shape so that when it sits crossbody, it kind of hugs more close to your body, which I love that in a crossbody bag. And this strap is fairly thick and substantial. It's kind of wider than some of the Dooney straps, And I really love that about this bag. It is so well made. And this bag is gonna wipe clean if you get any dirt on it. And I think even if you get some color transfer, I've never had any, but you should be able to maybe wipe that off with one of those water wipes if you get anything on there, and wipe it off as soon as you see it. But I just love this. This is really one of my new favorites. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. I don't really carry change much, but surprise. Yeah, I love this bag. This is in the caramel color, in the pebble grain leather, one of my very favorite colors. And yeah, I love it. This one definitely. Another one that is similar to that in function and size is the Crossbody bag. And this is in the multicolor Shiny It DB75 print. And ooh, I love this one. It's so good, so good. Look at those colors. And it's just big front pocket that can fit many things, including your phone and a catch-all or a wallet. This strap is not the strap that came on it. I just attached it. I got this at the outlet, bought it separately, and it just, to me, it just makes it very comfortable. It's a great size, very similar in size to the Presley, but a little more north-south. It has inside 2 slip pockets on the front wall, and on the back wall, a zip and a slip. It also has a key keeper, and the strap that comes on this bag is not detachable. That is the negative to this bag. So when I attach this other strap, what I do is I just take off the other side of the strap, I feed it through this hole here, and I just leave it sitting inside the bag there. It doesn't take up too much room. Same with the other side, I just kind of flop it inside and it just sits like that. When you zip up the bag, that's kind of how it looks. I mean, if you want to put up with those little details, then you can put another extra little strap on here, and I think it looks so chic with that on there. So this bag also has the 3-part strap, which I have disconnected that 3rd part just to tuck the straps inside. But this can become a short shoulder bag. It can, you know, you can add this strap on here. It can become a crossbody bag, and it's just really versatile and a great size for carrying your stuff, you know, your essentials and maybe a little bit more. It's not the smallest crossbody. It's a good size, I would say medium size crossbody. I don't have this bag in pebble grain leather, but I do have this bag in a couple of different mediums. So this one is the Greta in the Timoro Brown coated cotton. So beautiful. I think the Timoro Greta is my favorite in the Greta colors. I also like the navy, but I love this. So pretty. There's just something about the brown with this tan that just looks so classy. I have it also in the coated cotton in this print. This one is called the Harding, and it's the color gray. And here is that long crossbody strap with the 3 parts. And so you can take that middle out and it can become a short shoulder. And I carry it both ways, honestly. I almost prefer it being a short shoulder bag because sometimes when, you know, to me this is kind of a thick bottom and sometimes gets a little clunky down here, but that's just personal preference. And I've started carrying this more crossbody now. I used to carry it solely on the shoulder, but that is the Harding. And then I also have it in this, which is the Cork, and it has an interesting texture. I don't know if you can see that there. It's very durable, kind of like a Saffiano. It has a coating, and this is the color red. I got this at the outlet a few years back. It was one of those perfect pairs, so it came with a little wristlet, which is another entry-level piece for Dooney. I'm not going to exclude that one. But this one is great, very weather friendly, same thing, long 3-part strap, just a great crossbody bag. This one is very popular. The silhouette is very popular with Dooney and Bourke, and it's understandable because it's a great bag. That's it on the crossbodies. If you are looking for a hobo that is a medium-sized to one that can hold quite a bit but not too large size of a hobo, I really recommend this silhouette from Dooney. This looks so great on, and it's kind of slim, it's not too bulky, and the strap is not that long. If you prefer a shorter shoulder drop, this one really is great. It's so comfortable. If you prefer a longer shoulder drop, there are several hobos that Dooney offers also that have a longer shoulder drop and that may also be adjustable. This is just called the Hobo. Yeah, it's just called the Hobo. I used to have this bag in pebble grain leather in a couple colors. I no longer have those. This is in the Saffiano in the color Oyster. Oh, is this a pretty color? It's just the perfect, beautiful. It pulls purple, it pulls gray, it pulls brown. I mean, it's a chameleon. It's got the standard Dooney setup in there, 2 front slip pockets, a zip and a slip in the back, and a key keeper. No pockets on the outside, but it's just so easy to get in and out of this bag. And I love that silhouette. I also have it in red in the Saffiano, and this bag, it's gotten a little smushier, as you can tell. I've carried this one quite a bit more than that one, and the Saffiano does soften up with use. It just seems like it might take a little longer. Oh, I love this. Saffiano takes color so wonderfully. If you love colorful bags, I really recommend the Saffiano leather because it is just so vibrant. And I also have this bag in suede, and this is in, I believe this is the smoke. And ooh, this bag is good. This bag is good. I haven't carried it that much because I'm one of those people who's afraid to mess a bag up, so I leave it sitting on a shelf. I do that with clothes, I do that with shoes. I don't know. I know, it's unfortunate because things should be carried and worn. This is the smoke gray. And same interior on this one, red lining, zip and a slip, 2 slips and a key keeper, feet on the bottom, great silhouette, great carry. It just hugs your body. It's like carrying a little hug around with you. Okay, now we've gotten the easy to carry, carefree bags out of the way. Can you guess what I'm gonna say next? I am going to say the final bag and silhouette that some of you may think should have been #1 because it is the Dooney Classic. But I'm not gonna put it there because in my opinion, that bag is not the easiest bag to carry around unless you wanna build some muscle and you love a hand carry satchel. So this is the Dooney and Bourke satchel. Previously, it has been called the small satchel, but now it is just called the satchel. This one is in Florentine leather in the crimson color. And oh, is this leather good? This leather is so good. I am going to go as far as saying it rivals or might be better than some of those luxury brands out there. Again, I might be speaking out of turn because I don't own any of those. But I know how good this leather is. It's just amazing. And it's a little heavy and it does not withstand the weather as well as some of these other, excluding the suede. But if water gets on it, it is supposed to just dry and not leave a spot. Some people have experienced that and some have experienced spots being left on their bags. Now, the reason why I pulled out this bag is because it's in a darker color. So I would recommend, if you are afraid of Florentine leather and afraid of weather and getting stuck in weather out there, maybe try a darker color to start with, because I think the darker colors, at least for me, I am not that scared of darker colors. I can easily take this and act like it's, you know, my throw around bag. But for some reason, the lighter colors, especially the natural, scare me. And I'm afraid of every little touch because every touch leaves a scratch. This one does not scratch as easily. It almost feels like it has a coating. So some of these Florentine leathers, and I don't know if it has to do with the vegetable tan dyeing process, but it does leave a different finish on the outside. So if I look a little different and I'm in a different spot and the lighting is different, that's because I was editing the video and realized somehow it had stopped filming. And so I'm picking this back up and hopefully it all blends together properly. Okay, deep breaths. So there's the side. I don't know if I went over the details of this bag. There's the back. There's the other side. It's a little caved in because I don't have this stuffed very much. I probably should stuff it better. Feet on the bottom. This is one of the older styles where the panels there were two panels and they were sewn together here. On some of the newer ones, or maybe all the newer ones, there is a separate bottom panel and it gives it a little more structure, but this one is nice and smushy, and that's how I like my Florentine satchels anyway. No pocket on the back. If it were me, I would put one here, but it's not me. I'm just going along for the ride. Inside is the red cotton lining, and the top of the bag is collared in green suede, and that's done on the Florentine leather as a trademark, I think, but it also does help this top flap lay down and create that beautiful smile. Love it. Bag is smiling at me. So inside is the standard Dooney setup with the zip and a slip on the back wall and two slit pockets on the front wall. And this version is a little older because it has the little snap with the strap on the one pocket. They have since removed that, I think, in most of their bags that they're making now. I don't know if it's all of the bags, but the ones I've gotten do not have that snap anymore, which is fine. I usually just have it unsnapped. And the key keeper. So this bag has a very generous body compartment, one compartment, but the opening is a little restricted because this zipper ends right here. I know there's a lot of recommendations that I hear out there where maybe this could have the zipper tape come out and the zipper would completely zip open or detach so that it would allow this opening to open more. But for me, on the regular size satchel, this opening is generous enough. I'm able to still go in there and find my stuff and reach for it. On some of the smaller versions of this bag, that opening can get fairly tight. So I can see where it would help to have that open. Now on the larger version of this bag, this is a very generous opening, even with this attached here. So this bag comes with a long crossbody strap. It is not a 3-part strap, and I think on some of the newer versions they are starting to make it with the 3-part strap, but this version did not come with that. It's just a long crossbody strap. And for me, that is rather uncomfortable wearing it as a long shoulder or a crossbody just because of the width and the, width of this bag. I just don't like my crossbodies to be protruding out so much. I like them to be more flat to my body. So this one I would never carry crossbody. I might carry it as a long shoulder, but I've noticed that it has kind of pulled and hurt my shoulder. So My favorite way to carry this is as a short shoulder, or of course it looks the best on the crook of the arm, doesn't it? But I tend to not do that because I always need my hands when I'm out shopping, and that's most of the time, that's where I'm going these days. So for carrying on the crook of my arm and it being a heavy bag is not really ideal for me. So I actually prefer to carry this short shoulder, and I have shortened my strap by taking the shorter portion of the strap, adding a carabiner clip to it, and then clipping the other side to this side, and then it becomes a short shoulder. And with the smile here, it gives me enough of a clearance and a drop to where it's the perfect short shoulder length for me. And that's how I find this bag to be the most comfortable. It almost becomes a hobo, but I do love to have the handles here. So I find this is the most carefree way for me to shorten my strap, because I used to, and some people still do, kind of loop it through and then double it up, and then you've got two straps here, but then it just kind of becomes really cumbersome for me and too many straps. And I think this way is just simple and easy, one strap. You could even add a different strap on here, a wider one if you wanted, or a guitar strap would be really cute with some design and pattern to add a little more interest to the bag. But I just usually carry it with this one, and that is fine for me. So hopefully I have covered everything with this bag now. I don't even know what I might have missed because I can't remember what I filmed before the video got cut off. Oh wait, I know what I was going to mention. I recommend getting this bag on sale. Most of the time you can find it on I Love Dooney in certain colors or certain sizes at a deep discount, and even on clearance. And if it's not on I Love Dooney, you can find it at an outlet store location. If you don't live by one, you can give them a call and they'll be happy to help you out with an order. So that concludes my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some helpful information if you are thinking of venturing into the Dooney brand. In my opinion, it's just the best out there, and I'm a diehard Dooney girl. Please go check out my fellow collaborators on this video, Andrea at AKB Bags, Suz at Suz What, and Francis at Happiness Sparkles, and check out their take on this video. And also, if you would please leave them a like and subscribe to their channels, but you probably already did because they're awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this or more Dooney and Bourke bags, because I have plenty to share with you, and there are plenty coming up. So thank you so much again for, and I almost got to the end and my battery died. This is just not my day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye guys.